What's up, everybody? Don here from Anvil Strength. We're back in the Anvil office. It's not much, but it's a work in progress, a lot like this channel. So you're cleaning up what you eat. You're eating lower carb. Notice how I didn't say no carb. Lower to no sugar. And you're cutting out fast food and fried food because you cannot outwork a bad diet. So you've done your 20 minutes of cardio, and you're working on increasing intensity by upping the speed and the resistance or the incline. And remember, you can track your progress with the calorie counter that most bikes or treadmills and cardio equipment have. Again, I'm not sure how accurate that is, but it's a good way to track your progress by trying to up the amount of calories you burn in your 20-minute session. Now it's time for legs. Legs for some people is their least favorite day. For me personally, is my favorite day. Legs are important. Friends, do not let friends skip leg day. Think of it like any structure. You have to have a good, strong, solid foundation. The legs have the biggest muscle systems, and it takes a lot of calories to train them. You can take advantage of this fact if you're trying to work out to lose weight, which is what this series is about. Starting from scratch and working out to lose weight and get ripped, using the techniques and methods that I learned in my 100-pound weight loss journey. Now, I have this visual aid. Now, most of my workouts are going to go like this. We're going to have a main movement or two, some accessory movements for volume, and then we're going to have a movement or two for burnout. If you've seen my arm video, the main exercises are the barbell curl and the tricep brain cruncher. The accessory workout would be the drag curl and the tricep dips, and the burnout section will be the arm blasters. So, on legs, we're going to start out with squat. Squat is the essential leg workout. Although, it is kind of complicated and it takes some getting used to, and when done incorrectly, can cause some problems. So, if you're just starting out like I was, if you're not sure how to do a squat, I have a couple examples I'm going to have at the end of this video, but you may not know how much you can squat, you may not know how to squat, so if you're just starting out, I would recommend just doing air squats. And then when you get used to that, maybe just doing the barbell. Now, I have a few rep ranges here: 4 times 10, 3 times 8, 5 times 5, 3 times 5. That's for when you get a little bit more used to it and you want to go a little bit lighter one day, you want to go a little bit heavier, a little bit heavier, and a little bit heavier. So once we've done, we're going to use this as an example. Once you've done 4 sets of 10 squats, we're going to go straight to the leg press. Now, on the leg press, there's many ways you can do it, and there's many leg press machines. Pick one you like. You can have a wide stance or a narrow stance. A wider stance will work the inside of your legs more. Narrow stance will work the outer portion of your quads more. I personally set my feet at the exact same way I would do a squat. So when we do leg press, notice how I would do 4 sets of 8 to 20 reps. I have that because if you're doing a really light squat day, you might want to do a little bit heavier reps on your leg press. If you're doing a heavier squat day, you might want to do a little bit lighter reps on your leg press. Now, if you're on the leg press machine and you just did a set, you might as well do a set of calf raises right there while you're on it. It's just convenient and it works out for everyone. Next, we're going to go to a superset. Now, I have choose 2 exercises here. I have the lunge and the box steps. These are what I like to do. This is almost exactly the workout that I did. On the lunges and the box steps, if you're just starting out and you've never done legs before, I would again try just doing air lunges and air box steps. If you've never worked out legs before and you do air squats, leg press, and air lunges and box steps, you're gonna be pretty damn sore. But on the lunges, you can use dumbbells, you can use a bar, or again, you can do them with just no weight to get used to it. The important thing on doing a lunge is when you lunge and step down, you make sure that your knee does not cross forward before the front of your foot. Meaning when you lunge down, when you're done on the floor, your knee should be behind your big toe. Now I have front squats in on here. This again is for somebody with a little bit more experience in the gym. If you know how to do front squat and you're comfortable with it, you might add that in your superset. Do 2 of these exercises. But we're going to do 3 sets of 10 reps of each one of these. Now, meaning if you have room, you can do 10 lunges up to the box and then do 10 box steps. Or if you don't have room, you can do 10 stationary lunges. This is a great example. And then do 10 box steps or 10 front squats and then go straight to 10 box steps. However, choose 2 and do 3 sets of 10 each. Now, we're going to finish up this workout with a burnout, which is exactly how it sounds. We're going to do it until it burns. It's great for metabolic stress. It helps boost your metabolism. I think my phone just shut off. I'm not quite sure. We're going to do one of these and rotate them back and forth from workouts until maybe you get used to it and you get a little more advanced. You might can do both of them. But we're going to do a leg extension burnout, which you can do 40 to 50 reps really fast. Or you can do a strip set, or what I like to call walking the rack. Meaning if you have a cable select a weight machine, you can put the weight in and do 20 reps, move the weight down and do 15, and then move the weight down and do 12, and then move the weight down and do 10, and then move the weight down and do 8. Or vice versa. You can start out the heaviest, and put the weight pin in and do 8 reps, and then move the weight up and do 10, and then move the weight up and do 12, then move the weight up and do 15, and then move the weight up and do 20. I also have written on here option deadlift. Now, I'm trying to be true to the exact workouts I did in my 100-pound weight loss journey. I used to do deadlifts and squat on the same day. I've since broken them up. I do deadlift on the same day that I do back workout. Deadlift is another great exercise, one of the most beneficial, but it is kind of complicated and when done incorrectly can cause a lot of problems. So if you are comfortable with doing a deadlift and you know how, I'm going to try to post a video on how to do the deadlift correctly. But there's tons of videos out there on how to do the deadlift. If you are comfortable with that and you want to do it on leg day, that's fine with me. I personally recommend breaking them up because you might just be overloading yourself too much on one day. Which brings me into my next point. You need to make sure you're getting plenty of sleep and recovery. And I teach progression. Everything is about progression. The way to progress on this is to either add more weight to the bar, add more weight, bigger dumbbells, or more weight to the bar on the lunges. Get to maybe you can do a set going up and a set going down on leg extension and leg and curls. Get to where maybe you can do both of them. But you need to move up with weights you can handle. Meaning, let's say one day you did 4 sets of 10 squats with a 25 on each side and you felt great. And the next time you do legs, you want to try it with the 45 on each side. That might be a little too big of a jump. I personally just tried to jump too much weight and I pulled or strained my chest, which is an injury I've had a few times, and it takes a few months to heal properly and it is very annoying. And so maybe I should practice more what I preach. So short order, if you're just starting out, start off with some squats. We got several different rep ranges here: 4 to 10, 3 times 8, 5 times 5. If you're not comfortable enough with the squats, try it with just air squats and get to where you can do it with the barbell and go from there. Same things with the lunges and the box steps. Try it without any weight till you get used to it, and then start with some smaller dumbbells and go from there. The important thing is leg day. Shouldn't dread leg day. Lots of people do. Make it your favorite leg day. Make leg day your favorite day, I mean to say. Have fun, and remember, there is a leaner version of yourself dying to come out. It is your life and yours alone. Rise up and live it. Thanks.